What's going on, everybody? It's Hyper. Thank you so much for stopping by. And this is a breakdown of Jurassic World Evolution 2: A World Evolved. The dev diary, the very first one for this game, has just been released. And I'm going to do a full breakdown as much as I can for this video. And if there's anything that I missed, please do let me know down below in the comment section. And please consider giving a like, because I'm going to be covering this game a lot and I'm super excited for it. So let's get started.
Jurassic World Evolution 2 is a dinosaur management simulation.
The first thing that I noticed in this is the size of the aviary has been changed drastically. Originally, it was just a big dome. It was circular, but in this instance, it's actually now more glassy, more full of life. In keeping with more of the first Jurassic World movie, it feels like it can be broken out of, as in there will be chaos.
Jurassic World Evolution 2 includes 4 game modes. In campaign mode, players will experience an original Jurassic story that picks up where Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom left off.
They're going to be working alongside iconic characters from the films, voiced by original talent, such as Bryce Dallas Howard and Jeff Goldblum. We have our Chaos Theory mode, where players will be experiencing different what-if scenarios from various films within the franchise. We have our Sandbox mode that allows players to be fully creative, and a challenge mode that will test their part-building skills.
So this is incredibly exciting because we have an original campaign coming in as well. We also have the introduction of Chaos Theory as well, which is kind of centered around a what-if sort of deal. And we also have the return of Bryce Dallas Howard and Jeff Goldblum reprising their roles in a Jurassic World game, which is super exciting to have them back in. They also have a scenario as what if situation, which kind of reminds me of the new Marvel animated show, which is coming out, which is What If, which kind of takes parts of the MCU but twists it, as in what if somebody did something different, or what if this person ended up here. I kind of like that they're bringing that scenario into this, and I'm super excited about how this is going to bring everything forward for the game and make it just as challenging as the previous game.
We now have a variety of locations that the player can experience. Each of these locations have their own unique challenges that the player must face, including their own bespoke weather conditions such as sand and snowstorms.
So this is a total change up for the entire game, as in we're going to have snow and sandstorms, which makes a huge difference from the previous game where we only had rain every now and again and then a possible hurricane going through the entire island destroying things. But now there is much more weather dynamics in this game, which is really going to put some like hardcore players to the test in this, and I cannot wait for it.
It takes us away from the tropical feeling of Jurassic World Evolution and away from the Islands of the Five Deaths, and kind of really opens up into more of a Jurassic World.
This image here really shows us the depth that they're going for in terms of island generation. They're really stretching out the entire island itself, making it a whole desert area, sticking to the movie beforehand in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, when it's going to lead into Jurassic World Dominion, which is humans are now living amongst dinosaurs, which means that they have to kind of move around. And this seems like the only safe area where we can preserve the dinosaurs and keep them safe.
We've expanded the range of dinosaurs that we've got in the game now. So while we've got land dinosaurs, we have also included flying and marine reptiles too. We've got more behaviours and interactions between dinosaurs in Jurassic World Evolution 2. We've added these in to bring an extra layer of realism and authenticity to our dinosaur behaviour.
We've been working really hard on improving the hunting and fighting systems so they're more dynamic. We have group attacks now, so packs of velociraptors will attack their prey. We've also been adding more depth to their social and environmental behaviours, so they'll now interact with the world around them in a more authentic way.
So I think this part is absolutely amazing. This is really going to change our view on dinosaurs. They used to be just there in the background. They kind of had a little bit of personality to them, but now they have actual full traits to them. They'll actually have territories themselves. They'll hunt in packs. They'll move in packs together.
We've expanded the range of dinosaurs that we've got in the game now. So while we've got land dinosaurs, we have also included flying and marine reptiles too.
So here we actually get our first look inside the aviaries themselves. And let's be honest, this looks really pretty. It kind of looks like as well that we can kind of mess around a little bit with the interior of the aviaries, whereas we used to just be able to decide how many Troodons we wanted to put into the aviary. Now we actually get to design the entire interior to the new flying dinosaurs that they have.
Creation and research tasks are now handled by a new staff member, the scientist.
They're going to be part of all aspects of dinosaur creation, from the very beginning to the very end. As part of the creation process, the players will be manipulating the dinosaur DNA to increase or decrease the chance of traits appearing when the dinosaur's alive. And one of these traits might be being more resilient to disease.
So this is big. This is a huge change to the game. So they are completely taking out contracts entirely and are instead putting scientists into this. And these scientists have individual traits, and a lot of them can affect a lot of the dinosaur manipulation, how you can change the genetics of them, or how you can just basically improve the overall morality of the dinosaurs.
With your scientists, you need to be really careful how you manage them. Each time you assign them a task, they get a little bit of stress. If you don't rest them, then you risk them getting burnt out. And then if they do become burnt out and then you assign them another task, then there is an increased risk of sabotage.
Honestly, I feel really good about this because it allows you to actually kind of feel like there are people involved in this game. You actually have to cater for people as well, your workers. It's not just you being a dictator telling people where to go and what to do. You actually have to care about the scientists that you have, because if you don't care about them, well, sabotage is the thing, and sabotage was the thing beforehand, but it was down to the three factions that you had during that time, which was science, entertainment, and security. But now it's all down to taking care of your staff.
We no longer have herbivore feeders in Jurassic World Evolution 2. What we've replaced it with is paleobotany.
We've reimagined prehistoric plants that the player must utilise to feed their herbivores within their territories.
Each dinosaur will want different things, so it allows you to create a bespoke enclosure for your dinosaurs. If it's just one species in there, then it's very easy to create that. But if you have two or more, then there becomes more of a puzzle element there to creating this wonderfully unique enclosure for these different dinosaur species to live in.
Paleobotany. That was only introduced into the Claire Sanctuary DLC from the first game, and I'll be honest, it was quite good because it increases the lifespan of your dinosaurs and it also increases their rating as well, which allows you to bring up your island rating a lot quicker if you do get the right balance between each ones. But there isn't an individual feeder now. Instead, what it has is the grassland. Instead, it's just something that you place around the area, and the dinosaurs will demand territory around that area. So you kind of need to find the right balance. Like originally in Claire Sanctuary, you need to have the right balance with the herbivores in different areas.
We've also introduced new guest interest groups in the parks as well. So the different types of guests will want to see different things in your parks. So we have general, we have adventure, we have nature and luxury.
So now we're going to have to cater for our guests. Instead of just having dinosaurs there and have more people show up because of a rating of our dinosaurs, instead people are going to come specifically looking for specific things. So as he said before, we have general, adventure, nature and luxury, all requiring different things, and each individual needs to be catered for, obviously, to increase the park rating. As you can see, you need a lot of things. For example, in general, you need to have dinosaur count, viewing galleries, aviaries, and innovation center. You need different ways to cater for different guests, which I do kind of enjoy, and think that in the challenge mode is going to be a lot more difficult than just getting to 5 stars on Jurassic difficulty before. So guys, that was everything that I seen in this breakdown of Jurassic World Evolution 2. The rest of the video is down to cosmetics in changing building designs and just dinosaur cosmetics, nothing we haven't already seen before. So if you guys are still here at the end of this video, thank you so much for sticking with me through this breakdown of Jurassic World Evolution 2. I'm super excited for this game to come in. I can't wait to see what else the developers have to release for this game. We don't have a release date. It just says coming 2021. Hopefully it'll be towards the end of this year, hopefully closer to October, maybe November. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video at all, please let me know by dropping a like or a comment. And yeah, stick around because more Jurassic World Evolution content is coming your way.